Hello and welcome back to Ant Holleufer. Today we're taking a look at a new and exciting colony from this channel. We had a colony around a year ago which I didn't know what was, and it's a Lasius Umbratus queen, and she's a parasite queen, and I'll tell a little bit more about what a parasite queen is because it's a lot different from normal Lasius niger queen. So this right here is the queen, and it's kind of hard to see that she's an Umbratus on the clips right here, but she is very orange. I don't know why it doesn't show that well on these clips, but she is very orange. And the colony I'm gonna give her is this right here. So as you can see, it should be a very nice colony for her to overtake. This is a regular Lasius niger colony that I have decided to remove the queen because I didn't want... At first I thought of recording it, but I didn't want a brutal murdering scene for YouTube. And here are her first reactions to the nest. She's really smelling around with her antennae and just checking out that there isn't any workers or any queens. Carefully walking around to check everything. Here you can really see the orange tint she has. So you'll see her cleaning her antennae pretty much all the time. And already now she's trying to carry away the brood. She dropped it, but wow, that was a very good reaction. I didn't expect it to go that fast. You see, she keeps cleaning her antennae since she's trying to smell the best. But I didn't expect her to get some brood so fast. Just a little cleaning once again. I was very impressed to see how quickly she decided to take a pupae. I had no idea that it would go so fast. So pretty much all she did was just walk around, smell, clean, repeat. Walk around, smell, clean, repeat. Over and over and over again. And this is of course to see that first of all, she is still stuck in a test tube. And second of all, there isn't any enemy workers or enemy queens. But I feel like it's about time to tell what is going on with this colony. If you don't know what an Lasius Umbratus queen is, she's a parasite queen, I think that's how you pronounce it. And that means that she isn't capable of laying eggs before she overtakes another colony. And she does that by killing a worker from a colony. Once again, she's taking a pupae. And what she's gonna do this time, she stopped when it hit the plastic. And she's immediately going back once again. Moving on with the story. In the wild, she will kill a worker and eat it and slowly observe her smell. And I don't know if this is a clear fact by scientists, but that's just my observations. When a queen is leaving the nest she grew up in, she'll fly up and mate, doing nuptial flights like all other queens. Then she'll land and immediately start searching for a host colony to kill. And a lot of times I've seen queens kill workers, and that is so they can get the smell of the worker and kind of get the scent that they need to produce themselves. I don't know why they kill them, and I didn't think that killed them at the beginning until I just saw 20 different queens do it. And you can see right now she's actually moving an egg around. But after she has done whatever she does to the worker, kill it or not kill it, she'll slowly approach the colony and get approved by the colony, get the colony sent, and slowly she'll approach the workers and see if she gets killed. If she has the correct smell and scent, she wouldn't get killed. But then she'll slowly come closer to the colony and at the end come inside the colony. I don't know if she's getting fed when she joins the colony. In my head, the colony thinks that she's a worker and she's a member of the colony. So I would imagine that they feed her, but I'm not sure. And slowly she'll come down to the queen chamber, and without any of the workers noticing that this parasite queen is evil, she'll then kill the queen and overtake the colony. So she'll then become the new queen. And instead of giving her a live colony, I gave her a colony without a queen. The next big thing is that if the workers doesn't enclose by themselves, the queen needs to help the workers enclose from the pupae, but sometimes they don't. So I may have to kill another colony that already has workers and try to introduce that to her, but I'm not too sure yet. I'll have to wait a few days. I have also thought of trying to open a pupae of my own, but I just don't know how to do that. Nordic Ants did it a few years back. Looked completely amazing, but I don't think I have the skills to do that. So we'll have to wait. For now, at the time of recording, she hasn't enclosed any workers, but we'll skip 1 week into the future now. So yeah guys, it's been around a week ago since I initially introduced the brood, but sadly the queen hasn't opened any of the pupae yet, so I'll now try to give them some workers from other Lasius niger colony I have. So this is the next colony I'm gonna be trying to introduce to the Umbratus queen, since she hadn't enclosed any of the pupae yet. So this is another Lasius niger colony I have been keeping, and I've just taken the queen out and put her in a new test tube to hopefully not kill her, and she has been fed, so hopefully she'll survive. So here we have the queen, and as you can see, she has taken all of the pupae away from the cotton, but no workers. But if we look on the right side, we now have the new test tube connected with the new worker. And as you can see, already here is some pupae that's also ready to be hatched and some more eggs. So hopefully with these two combining each other, the Umbratus queen will get some workers and the colony will start for real. And after around a minute or so, the worker decided to check out the new test tube smell. Going over to the little tubing part. I'm very scared that the queen will just kill her, but so far it doesn't seem like the queen has even noticed that the worker has arrived, and either the worker has noticed that she's standing right in front of her, and I mean they're almost touching and they haven't noticed each other. But suddenly the queen noticed the worker and immediately tried to bite after it. And the worker seems very calm to just slowly walk away. And then it steals a pupae and just walks away. The queen is just standing there with her mandibles wide open and haven't noticed that the worker has taken an egg. And maybe the worker will return it? No, okay. The worker takes the pupae and goes away with it. So I didn't imagine this happening at all. The worker just walked over, put down the pupae, and now it's going back again. The queen tries to bite after her again, and now they're having a little bit of contact. I was just sitting here and so scared of the queen just biting over the worker. And the worker just takes another pupae and walks away, like nothing is happening. But I really did expect that the queen would follow the worker and see what was going on. I mean, this worker is just stealing the pupae from her, right in front of her. But to my surprise, the worker wasn't killed yet, and the queen didn't even realize that the pupae had been stolen. She was just standing here like nothing had happened. Even though there's a worker with a weird smell inside her nest. So I really didn't see this going like this. And after 2 or 3 minutes, the worker was back again. For another thief, maybe. Walks into the test tube. Smells the pupae. Smells some of the other pupae and takes the pupae and tries to get out, but the plastic tubing in this is in the way, but she comes out and she has successfully stolen another pupae. I don't know what to say. I just didn't expect this going like this. And the queen didn't even notice her this time. She was still standing here. And immediately after, the worker was back again. And trying to find the next good pupae. And the queen has noticed her once again. She opens her mandibles, but she doesn't attack. She just it almost looks like it doesn't care. The worker's just... I mean, it doesn't even look like the worker is really scared, but just like trying to figure out what's the best pupae. The queen tried to bite her, but missed. I don't know if she... I don't know what to say, to be honest. The queen is just... She's getting scared every time the worker touched her, but she isn't really trying to attack her. She's just confused, I think. I mean, I was confused. Finally, the worker decides to go back, this time without taking a pupae. But immediately after, she returns to take a pupae. I don't know, guys, did you expect this to go like this? Because I really didn't. I expected that the queen would run after the worker, and I didn't expect it to kill her, but I was a bit scared. So over the next 15 minutes, the worker just decided to kind of clean the pupae that she had stolen, or maybe try to unravel the pupae. I mean, I would imagine that these pupae is a bit too old and should have been opened maybe a few days ago when I initially took them out of their original test tube. But as you can see, the worker's just cleaning the pupae. Over to the queen again, trying to steal another egg, maybe. The queen noticed her once again and just kind of gives this friendly little... Oh, you're here again. I mean, the queen doesn't really know what to do. Every time the worker runs into her, she's just like, whoa, who are you? Then she's just cleaning her antennae a little bit. Gets spooked again. And the worker runs away, without a pupae this time. And the queen proceeds to stand and look. But it didn't take long before the worker once again was back, stealing another pupae and just running away. I mean, I was so close of just dying out of laughter watching this, because I was so scared that the queen would kill the worker, but the worker just didn't care at all. She just wanted her pupae. And suddenly it looked like the queen was maybe laying an egg. And I was very happy to see this, because I really didn't expect her to lay an egg this soon. But I just think she was cleaning herself, sadly, while the worker was very curious to what she was doing. A few hours later, I decided to come back and check on how it was going, and the worker had survived, and the queen seemingly didn't really care about the worker at all anymore. But looking down at the test tube, to all the pupae, I saw an analytic. I know the other worker was also an analytic, but she had enclosed the worker. So this went amazingly good, because that just meant that the Umbratus queen hadn't enclosed the worker that should have been enclosed. And now where the new worker has come, she immediately enclosed this worker. I mean, it's only around 2 hours ago since I initially put them together, and already now we have another worker. The original worker is still walking around with the pupae, trying to place it in the correct positions where it's the correct heat and humidity and all that. But I'm very impressed to see how good this has been, because I really was scared that the queen would kill her. And as you see here, they're almost doing prophylaxis, or at least cleaning each other. And I'm just so happy to see this. I was really scared that this would turn out bad, but right now I really have hopes for this colony. So over the next few weeks we will hopefully see some more workers come to life, and hopefully the Umbratus queen will lay some eggs. So this has been it for the video. I'm really glad to see that the colony now has a new worker that wasn't there 2 weeks ago when all of this began. And I'm really hoping that this colony will grow well and the queen will lay some eggs soon and we'll start to see a real Umbratus colony. But we'll have to wait and see what goes on. If you have any nice suggestions for what I should do, maybe some tips and tricks, I don't know what there is except for giving them brood, but you can leave that in the comments below. And else, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!